Yo, I don't do this shit enough to be very comfortable with doing this shit. So just so y'all know, this shit is funny. If y'all watching, and if y'all here and y'all can see me, man, type something or something and let me know that everything is cool. Cause I don't know. I don't do it. Hey, what's good with the bruh? J Love in the building, the second chamber. How's it going, bruh? It is the great one. What up, though? You must be from the D. Yep, sounds in, videos in. Okay, good, man. Good. Good to hear, man. This is just gonna be some freestyle shit, man. We can just sit here and super chop it up. Super chop it up and talk about whatever, man. 2019, which y'all see happening for yourselves, which y'all would like to see happen on the channel. Any suggestions, any comments? If you have dirty jokes, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, all that's welcome here. That's right. Happy New Year. This ain't even the New Year's. That's keeping it up all the way 1000. It's not even New Year's. This is the facade. You know what I'm saying? New Year's don't happen to the springtime. And that's keeping it real. Yeah, man. I just thought that I would come on and go live and just go over any concerns or questions. I don't really have any topic specifically to kind of touch bases on. I just took a nap, man. Show y'all something. I just took a nap. And I took a nap and I had all my crystals on the bed, and I have my new joint, the black crystal ball. Whoo! Let me tell y'all, I was in the sun. I was catching one of them when you was a kid, laying in the sun naps like that. This right here, oh man, this go hard. I didn't know this. This is my first time even getting down, man. Black crystal ball, many. But yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, man. So as y'all are well aware of, the videos have not been coming through consistently. One being, just the time of the year, shit being very busy, very hectic. Two, just I have to live life, man, and you can't just always drop videos and when you have bills to pay. I can't drop videos and keep that ceiling won't be there if I was just dropping videos without finding ways to keep that ceiling there. So with that being said, man, if anybody would like to donate $1, it would help. YouTube does not pay me. Let me tell you about YouTube. YouTube, they don't like me. YouTube does not like me, man. I don't know what I did to them, but they don't mess with me. So they don't promote my videos. They don't send people the notifications. They don't mess with me. So as you can see, like, my YouTube numbers are very low, like, maybe 200, 300 views. And it's not even about the views, but I'm just saying, like, it's almost like a disservice to the people because they don't get the videos. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you guys like these videos, I mean, if you like these videos and would like to see more, you know, please log on to newmysteryschool.com, and whatever you have, it will help because unfortunately, well, fortunately, I have the type of job to where I could work as much as I need to. So if I didn't want to work, if I just want to work 2 hours, I could. If I want to work 12 hours, I could. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I have to work to keep that and keep this computer on, keep the computer on, keep the ceiling up or whatever. So anything helps. So, you know, this is straight viewer support. Viewer supported. This is a very straight viewer supported movement. If y'all like this and want to see more, the more support, the more y'all get. Because the more I could just be in here. Listen, I would love to sit here all day and make videos all day. Like a lot of cats. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know what I'm saying? But even if I could, I really wouldn't sit here all day because you have to get out there and experience life to have something to talk about. You have to get out there and have some type of foundation or basis. But yeah, let's see here. Cool. Anybody see the Bird Box movie? Anybody? No? Y'all don't like that? What did y'all think about it? What did y'all think about that movie? Did I've seen a lot of breakdowns on the movie. Look, God, bless everybody who won a movie to code. You know, ever since Phil Valentine, Brother Panic, Bobby Hemmett started decoding movies, everybody wanted to code movies, man. And it ain't cut out for everybody. Everybody, you know. But you know, I heard some interesting things. You know what I'm saying? Some people taking it too deep. It ain't even that deep of a movie. It's deep if you know what they talking about. And I'll give y'all a little quick rundown. A little quick rundown is you know how like the people would see something and they'll be like, oh, they'll start tripping. Really what they were seeing the reverse of the tree of life. That's what they were seeing. They were seeing what happened. They were seeing the veil after life, so they could see their loved ones passed on. You see what I'm saying? They can see the other side. Period. They can see the light. They can see everything. They could see, and that's why the one chick was like, "Oh, I seen my mother," and the dude was like, "Her mother's been impossible. Her mother's been dead for 20 years." Whatever he said, right? You know what I'm saying? And the ghost or the monster or monsters was the Necronomicon. And if you know anything about the Necronomicon, you know these are the gods or the great old ones, the great ancient ones of the other side. You know, what we want to call monsters or bad guys or whatever you want to call that horror movie shit. That's what that was. This is a real realm of real deities. You know what I'm saying? And this was shown to you in the movie by when the crazy dude, they left the crazy dude in the house and he was sketching out the what they look like. You see, they were all different. These were all great old ancient monsters of the Necronomicon. And that's who that was. No one touched on that. No one spoke about that. And another thing is the crazy people could see them. That's because, you know, crazy people, quote unquote, they're not crazy. Their brains are just wired completely different. And like, say, for example, schizophrenics. Schizophrenics aren't crazy. You see them talking to themselves or talking to walls or saying crazy, many shit. But it's just they're talking to something. We can't see it. They can, though. You see what I'm saying? That's because their brains are wired different. They're really not crazy. They're only crazy by our standards of living as humans in this third dimension. So, and because we can't see or understand most things, you might as well say a baby's crazy. Babies are always talking and reaching at shit. They not crazy either. They just are taught to forget that. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. And that's why the crazy people was cool. They could ride around and be like, and they was trying to force motherfuckers to see, because in reality, that's reality. You know what I'm saying? This is the illusion, the third dimension, the what we call reality is really the illusion. This really is a construct created by an entity. Let's see what we got. Michelet says, is the movie worth the watch? Yeah, it's definitely worth the watch. I mean, even if you don't even understand all the deeper meaning behind it, the movie's good. The movie is good. Yeah. And then, you know, Halim says, you know, the movie does have symbolism. It does. And it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that no one ever touched on too was the fact it's a movie about the heart chakra. That's what the movie's about the heart chakra. If you look at the characters, right? Let me see. If you look at the characters, I'm going to try to find if I could find some screenshots of the movie. I'm going to try to find some screenshots of the movie. If you look at the characters, the main character, Sandra Bullock, bullet nose girl, she was primarily dressed in blue a lot, and that represents the throat chakra. Her going up the stream was her traveling, actually down the stream, I should say, was traveling from the upper chakras to the heart chakra, because she was always hella straightforward, mental, you know, and this was represented by her naming the children boy and girl. These are different hemispheres of the brain, masculine and feminine hemispheres of the brain. And she had to travel to the heart chakra because she really didn't have no heart like that. And the birds were in a green box. The green box represented the heart chakra. She was always in blue. There was one scene where there was her in blue, someone in green, I think her sister, and then someone in orange. These are all chakra symbolism. I'm trying to find the screenshot right now. I'm looking online. Definitely chakra symbolism. I can't find it. Of course I can't. I was going to do a whole video on the breakdown, but I just don't really think the movie was that deep to even do a whole video on it, because we could just talk about it here real quick. The blindfold represented, you know, her in the third eye ventricle. That's what I'm saying. She was trying to work her way down the chakra line instead of working her way up. She's trying to work her way down to the heart chakra. It's a story about the heart chakra. And another reason why you know it's a story about the heart chakra is because when the other pregnant woman, when she gave her the toy that had the heart on it or whatever, it was in a green bag and she gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? This is another symbolism of it being a heart chakra story. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend any more time looking for any screenshots. Bullet nose girl. Yeah, man. I really don't. The second chamber says, alchemically speaking, the eye's reception of sunlight was altered by airborne substances. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different takes on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I normally don't go live a lot. But I thought that I would try to do something a little different for the new year. Switch it up a little bit. And I probably won't save this, so after this, it won't be available for you to watch it. I'm only rocking with y'all because y'all rocking with me. Shit, god damn it, for real. So Anyhow, did anyone see the Black Mirror episode? I didn't get a chance to see it yet. I should. I should go watch it. Oh, thank you, Miss Harris. Yes, I appreciate being appreciated. Yeah, I'm trying to do something new. Halim said the Black Mirror movie was fire. Yeah, man, that's all I keep hearing. So I can't wait to dig deep into that. From what I hear about it, it seems like they're taking Black Mirror to a fifth dimensional thing to where you have an options. Because remember, third dimension is physical, fourth dimension is time, and the fifth dimension is choice inside of time. So it seems like Black Mirror is definitely picking up on the shit. Yeah, man. I don't know if you guys have ever seen or ever had these books called Choose Your Own Adventure books. I don't know if anyone, I don't know, hey, I don't know the age of the viewership, but there used to be these books called Choose Your Own Adventure, and you would read a story and then be like, oh, if you want to go to the right, go to page 52. You want to go to the left, go to page 36 type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I used to absolutely love those books. So this seems like, yeah, this seems like they're actually taking this into the movie form. So that's what's up. Goosebumps was like, you know what? I never really gotten the Goosebumps. I would always see it, and I just really wasn't rocking with it. I don't know why. um, let the viewer to believe that they really had a choice in their lives, though. Yeah. Oh, did you guys like the middle mixtape video? Was that cool? Because I plan on I plan on turning that into a new series. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have the connect the dots, you'll have middle mixtapes, and I'm planning on bringing different people on to the platform with different variety of content. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to revamp everything for 2019. I appreciate you, Second Chamber. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So I'm trying to do everything fresh. As far as the website is concerned and updates to the website, I know that I have neglected the website. I've neglected it. You know what I'm saying? And really at the same time, it's like, I birthed it with all these ideas for it to be successful. And it's not that I neglected it on purpose. It's just that life is so consuming and throw so many curveballs at you. It's hard as one person to do everything. So, but I promised myself, because I can't expect for the new mystery school to grow like how it should be if I'm not actually in there putting in the elbow work and the elbow grease to make it work and to make it run. So for 2019, my goal is to revamp the site, revamp the merch, revamp the inventory, and revamp everything and have everything smacking for 2019. I have to do that. I'm doing that for y'all because right now I'm not trying to put my personal business out there, but to be honest with you, right now I pay for the website monthly and don't make anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid off YouTube. I don't get paid off anything, but I keep it running because I'm doing it for the family. I'm doing it for y'all. So if y'all want to book, if y'all want to donate, if y'all want merch, that's what it's there for. Somebody asked me, oh, well, what's your Instagram? I've been watching you for years, and what's your Instagram? And I'm like, well, if you went to the website, you would see what my Instagram is. And it's funny because my whole idea for the new mystery school was to be a mystery. So if you want certain access to certain things, you would have to figure out how to unlock certain chambers in the mystery school. So for example, some people have unlocked the Facebook chamber. Some people have unlocked it. You know what I'm saying? Some people have found how to get to the Facebook part of New Mystery School. And I'm not talking about just the regular the regular fan page or the regular business page. There's other chambers. So if you want more content, you have to figure out how to get to the different chambers. The New Mystery School was set up to be a very interactive place. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's not you guys' fault. It's my fault for dropping the ball and not conveying all of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got here. T. Jones say, man, y'all appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Bless up. My girl Cadillac. Why am I live? Well, like I said, man, I don't really go live as much as most people do. So I just thought that shit, nothing like the first of the year, the top of the year, to let y'all know that I appreciate y'all to the fullest extent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really just talking with the people. Any questions, man? Man, this is the time. Like, people always want to ask me questions in the email. This is the time right now. Right now is the time. What? What question did you ask me, worthy of praise? I missed it. Have you heard about taking cold showers? What do you mean? Taking cold showers for what? Scroll up. What's your thoughts on the black sun entering Earth, the Earth Sun path? You know this Planet X or Nibiru News? The black sun. I mean, listen, man. There's so many different takes on that, and I don't really know which one to subscribe to other than my own. And my my take on the black sun is that the sun that we see is black. That's just my take. You know what I'm saying? Because you finna get me going into the sun video right now. So the sun, so to me, the sun is black. And I think, or I'm led to believe that there's other bodies. Y'all gonna make me do a study session real quick. Hold on. I do believe that there's other bodies that that float around up there that you can't see as well. And if someone wants to call that a black sun, sure. There's a lot of bodies in space that we can't see, and a lot of ancient texts talk about this. A lot of there's something in the Vedas that talk about the two brothers that are in our solar system that we can't see. But if you think about it, it would make a lot of sense about these heavenly bodies that we can't see, because there's things about the moon that really don't make sense. Like as far as the crescent shapes, the shadows don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? There's things about the sun that don't make sense. And I think that a lot of these things would explain what we call the black sun. I'm gonna find something for you guys real quick. I have to go into a favorite list really fast. Oh, and just real quick while I'm trying to find this. See, another reason why it's taking me so long to drop the moon video, just in case y'all was wondering, okay? Just in case y'all was wondering, is because all of this information that keeps popping up about flat Earth and people's conceptions of what the sun and the moon is, I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything because I'm not ruling anything out. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So if there's some new information, and there's nothing new under the sun. So if there's if there's under the sun, if there's fucking idiots. So if there is something, you know, I want to make sure that I include it. And then plus the whole epidemic of this flat earth thing is so rampant. If I bring out information about the moon, motherfuckers may not even soak it up because they think otherwise. So, you know, I'm just trying to really time it correctly. I'm trying to find something real quick to show y'all. Okay. I think I found it. Hold on. I think I found it. Let me go back to the thing real quick. Let me see. What happened? Give me a second. All right. Let me see. All right, so let me know if y'all can see. If y'all can see, my desktop. Let me know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see my desktop? All right. So this is something. This ain't even it. This is something that happened the other day. It's a sun sphere. And I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. That's it. Gotta wait for the commercial. Skip that ad. So this is a sun sphere. And we've seen one of these in 2012 and a few other times. So as you can see, the gentleman is pointing out this sphere that came off the sun. He's going to go through a few filters so you can see it. And the reason why I bring this up is because apparently there's a lot of activity that goes on in space. You see this? See that right there? And like I said, there's so many things that go on to call something a black sun is hard to say because there's so many things that's up there. And we've seen this shit before in 2012. Let me try to find the one from 2012. Here's the one from 2012. That's the one from 2012. No, actually, that's not the one from 2012. Here's the one from 2012. It's going to come up in a minute. This is the one from 2012. This is the sphere that was connected to the sun. As you can see here, he's probably not going to show the the video portion of it, because I could see. This is the one from 2012. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen it, but as you can see right there, it's showing you, like, see the little sphere right here? See that? And watch it move off. Watch it move off. See that? See that? See that? And watch it pull off. See, it's like something feeding off of it, you know what I'm saying? And then they pull off. Mania, right? Right? Okay. So I'm just showing y'all some shit real quick. Let me stop sharing. Showing y'all some shit to say that you don't really understand what that shit is. And, you know, I want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row before I present to y'all. And I've been working on the sun video for years. I've been working on the moon video for years. So when you see these videos, I'm not playing any fucking games. I'm giving y'all real in-depth shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, you can't see the sun. The sun isn't something that you can see, because every time that they show you the sun through a telescope, right, it's a filter on it. They have to put a filter on it so you can see it. It's either green or blue or orange, because you can't see the sun. The only reason why we can see the sun, see if y'all tripping out yet. The only reason why we can see the sun, I'm such a Libra. Why is that? The only reason why we can see the sun is because we have a filter over this planet called the spheres, the atmospheres, the ionospheres. These are filters. That's the only reason why we can see it. It's the only reason why. Because if we were outside the filters, we couldn't see the sun. And the reason why I know this is because there's nighttime. Nighttime lets you know that space is dark. If the sun was bright, there would be no darkness in space. The sun is not bright. The only reason why we can see it is because it emits particles from it. And once those particles hit the spheres, we can see it. We can see those particles. In fact, the corona of the sun isn't even the sun. Like when we see the sun and it's hella big, we're seeing the corona, the brightness. We don't even know how big the sun is. And the reason why I know this is because if you look at the sun through the clouds, it changes shape. So it's no longer big, it turns small. This is how I know this. So what I'm saying is I base shit off of logical observations, not other people's YouTube experiments that I actually conduct out there in the field for real. You know what I'm saying? So again, the sun and moon videos are coming. Just wait. And like I said, this flat earth shit is really fucking shit off. Has Libra moon. Let me show you what you're talking about, Libra moon. What you know about that? You better get up out of here. Libra, oh, the Libras is in the building, huh? Libras are the truth. That's what are we in the building? Are we in the building right now? We in the building. We in the building. They are suspect. Who's suspect? Oh, from New York, we are. So a lot of Libras in here. That's what's up. It's a Libra party. This motherfucker. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, can you speak on the shift to the fifth dimension? The shift to the fifth dimension. all the dimensions are simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the individual to shift. Now, at some point, we will all be forced to shift at some point, but all the dimensions are simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? You could tap into the fifth dimension right now. I've done it. And that's the only reason why I'm speaking on it. I've done this shit. Matter of fact, we all tap into the fifth dimension every time we make a choice. Every time we make a choice. So there isn't any shift. A lot of times, man, you know, especially in this conscious, quote unquote conscious community, man, you get people that'll take a phrase, then they'll, you know, sensationalize it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reasons that they'll do it for, whether it's um monetary game or clout chasing or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But the shift happened around 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 14. We're still going through the shift right now. There is no shift where the cut the switch on and it's a shift. It ain't like that. But as you can see, consciousness of the masses have been changed. You know what I'm saying? Who is Donald Marshall? Because you are. I am indecisively decisive. Yeah. Who is Donald Marshall? Um, yeah. Anytime you make a choice, man, you're dealing with the fifth dimension, man. Um, but speaking of fifth dimension and shifts, has anyone seen that video, The Real Flat Earth, by what's the brother's name? What's the brother's name? The brother's name is Martin Kinney. Martin Kinney has a video called The Real Flat Earth. And if you haven't watched it, watch that shit. That shit is a very fun thing to watch because, like I said, I don't subscribe to a flat earth. I don't subscribe to a round earth because those things do not goes past the litmus test of something that exists. Um, I'll explain that later. But the Flat Earth video by Martin Kinney is so interesting because he ties in all the mythology, all the science, all the religion, and he makes it make sense about flat Earth. But he almost had me believe in that shit. I was almost there, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Put it like this: I nodded my head yes more than I shook my head no about that shit in that video. But the things that I shook my head no about or game breakers, like you can't get past that, so this shit don't exist. I'm definitely going to do a video about that in the next coming days. Damn, I got a funeral to go to. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do it in the next coming days. I got a funeral to go to, and I got a video shoot. I got. It's just so much shit. So much shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all support the brother, man, I will make all these videos. I won't have to go to no video shoots and do all this other miscellaneous ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, back to that flat earth shit. The video is dope. Let me see if I could get the link and put it in the chat. Hold on real quick. All right. All right. Hold on. Give me a second. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat. There we go. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Watch that. That shit's hot. Appreciate you. It's all right. You know, it happens. You know, one thing about death, man. You know, one thing about death, we all gotta go through it. Hold on, worthy of praise. I'm gonna get on that flat earth thing. 1 second. 1 second. Please don't let me forget. I'm finna get back on that, but I'm finna go touch on this death shit. One thing, one thing about death is this: we all have to go through it. You know what I'm saying? And the ancients, they didn't talk about it being scary or it being something to avoid. When you want to talk about ancient Kemet, that's all they talked about was death. Death was a graduation. You know what I'm saying? Death was a celebration because you got to go to that next realm. Now, what has happened is that, you know, other other people's conception of death has been taught to us, so now we fear it. Now we fear it. Now we fear it. And in reality, we should all be waiting for that day, because if we play our cards right, it will be that door that we go through to where we don't come back. If we play our cards right. And the way to play your cards right is to break free from all things that hold you or bind you here. Religious dogma and a religious doctrine can bind you here. Fortunately, we are here to experience love, but love can also bind you here. Now, I'm not saying this shit to be hella doomy and gloomy, but I'm definitely going to do a clip off video explaining what happens on the other side into after you pass on. You know what I'm saying? That reverse tree of life. But am I into astrology? I'm into it, but I am not proficient in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proficient in it enough to, be like, oh, I know my shit. Like I'm not familiar on the houses, and I don't know if these questions are for me. I'm reading the chat. Maybe I shouldn't even read the chat. My boy Carmine Lucchese, man, 144,000 gang. 144,000 gang. Huh? What is it? 100. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when you start getting into the houses, thank you. When you start getting into the houses and stuff like that, and the fifth house, that all becomes complicated. But these are things that I'm trying to get into. Like I'm trying to get into. Well, I'm about to get into. Hold on. I'm about to get into astrology real tough. I'm gonna have to. So I got this this hermetic deck, man. This hermetic deck is dope. Tarot deck is really, really dope because it has each card has correspondences in it that are super, super dope. Like if you could see, the course. I don't know if y'all can see that, the correspondences that are in the artwork. It's a hermetic tarot card, man. It's super, super, super lit. Because look, you can see the in the corner, you can see the Hebrew letter, the number, and you see, you know what I'm saying? It's super, super dope. So I'm finna get into all of that. All that's on its way. All of that's on its way. All of that's on its way. All of that's on its way. But see, because that's gonna make me have more knowledge of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have more knowledge of myself. So that's why I'm finna get into that shit. Dolo Flight Boss, that's my dude. He shouted me out. Did he shout me out? Really? I know he left a comment. He shouted me out. I know he left a comment. Yeah, it's funny because here's the cold part about all of that. The cold part about all that, and I'm not saying this shit to act like I'm somebody, because I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? The cold part about it is that, oh, he said it on his live. Wow, that's what's up, bro. I fuck with Dolo, the flight boss, man, because he bring that potent information, man. I'm gonna do a video about all the people that I really rock with, and I rock with everybody. I even rock with Sarah Suit Seti. Yeah, I said it. I've known me and Seti have had a thing back and forth, but I soak everybody information, man. You know what I'm saying? And I respect everybody on whatever level they own. So from Seti to Dolo to Makalesi to uh 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 Shira Star Goddess, uh uh everybody. I soak everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't knock it. So, but yeah, it's all good. Talk about the shapeshifters. I mean, we all shapeshifters. You shapeshift from a baby to an old person. You know what I'm saying? We all shapeshifting right now. You are not the same person that you were 2 years ago, 7 years ago. You have different bones. These are different bone structures that happen every 7 years. Every 7 years, you go through different cycles. You change bones. Your bones change. They grow. These are different bones than you have from when you were a child. They have grown. Now you have every 7 years, you go through different bones. You go through different skin. Eventually, you have different organs. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? As you're doing that physically, you also do this spiritually. That's why every 7 years you kind of go through a chakra. You go through a or so, give or take. Every 7 years, give or take, you go through a chakra stage. You go from root. 7 years, you're in your root chakra. The next 7 years, you're 14. You're in your sacral chakra. That's why you start getting horny. You want to fuck and shit. You know what I'm saying? The next 7 years, you're in your solar plexus chakra. That's when you think you know everything. You 21. The next 7 years, you 28. You in your heart chakra. By that time, you should know right from wrong, and you start getting a little sense about yourself, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. 35, now you can talk, you can speak, you know what I'm saying? Now you know how to communicate, so on and so forth, man. So we all shape shift. You know what I'm saying? We all shape shift. Now, if you want to talk about specific turning into a werewolf or something, bro, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Save that for them other people. I was supposed to say something. Worthy of Praise told me to say something about flat earth, but I don't remember what I was going to say. That shit happens. Yeah, well, gematria, the number shit. I do that shit all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of knowledge of self. It's all part of knowledge of self, you know? Everything is numbers, man. Everything breaks down to numbers anyways. Hey, man, speaking of that 144,000, man, you know what I'm saying? I know people that can move suns, move stars, and quasars right now. No, I have not seen Aquaman. I have seen Bird Box. I spoke on Bird Box a little earlier before you came in. A little earlier before you came in. But one thing that I would like to say, though, about Flat Earth, real quick, just to kind of go back real quick, is you got to kind of be careful, you see, because you got to understand how the subconscious mind works. Remember, there's this all of a sudden push about Flat Earth, right? No, it's all good. No trip. No trip. When people are when there's a new movement or a new wave of a certain form of information, you got to be very leery about it. You have to look at it with your third eye. You know what I'm saying? So the way that the subconscious mind works is that when things is presented to you, It's what's not being said is what sticks into your subconscious mind. So when you're talking about a flat earth, and when you're talking about a dome, and when you're talking about not being able to escape, all that is doing is telling your subconscious mind that you cannot escape, that you cannot escape this. You are trapped, and there is something hovering over you that controls you, that keeps you here. And that's kind of going back to what I was saying about death being a door. If you don't know that you can escape this, you will return here. Death is a door. Death is a graduation. And yes, there is an entity that controls you, or not controls, that has created this. There is an entity that has created the physical form. The demiurge has created the physical form. There is an entity, but the only way that that entity can have power is to have power over something. So he has to keep you coming back here, reincarnating here over and over. Flat Earth, to me, seems to be a trap for your consciousness to keep returning here over and over and over, and not to graduate. And not to graduate. So you have to be very, very careful of the information that you soak up. It sounds good, but like I said, that video that I put in that link, it's a dope video. It explains a lot of shit, but I caught them in hella shit, and I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna get on them, get on that head, boy. Do you work with the occult? What does that mean? What do I work with? What's hidden? He said, "I don't. That's weak intellectual property. That's weak intellect." That boy said, "That's weak intellectual property." That's what's up. That boy said, "That's weak intellectual property." Shit, I feel it. Well, I don't know if working with the occult is a is a phrase that I really understand. Because occult just means that which is hidden. It doesn't mean a cult, like C-U-L-T, like a cult of people being led to believe something. That's different. But as far as the occult, that's all I deal with is what's hidden, because all this information comes from what's hidden. I'm reading these comments are hilarious. Bro, do you learn this stuff from books? Bro, you learn this stuff from books? Not necessarily. I really don't read too much of anything. I learned this from the occult. That means from inside, the stuff that's hidden. You know what I'm saying? I learned this from inside. It comes from somewhere here. What I'll do is, though, I will validate it from another source, whether it be a book or whether it be someone else saying it, or something else, that to let me know that I'm not crazy. I'll do that, but I don't really learn stuff from books. Because the reason why I don't learn stuff from books is because a book was written from someone who did the exact same thing I did, learning from the inside. So, and then when you read books, you can be misled, because you're like, oh, well, it's in a book, so it must be real. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm finna give everybody a key right now, because all this is about, for me to doing all these videos and even talking and all that, is really, really, really what it's for, is to share. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sitting up here trying to act like, oh, I'm some mystical guru who could float and meditate and shit and walk on. Nah, I'm just going to share what I know, and hopefully it resonate with y'all. Here is a secret to figure out. Where's the flat earth link? You got to scroll up. I'll do it again. Here, I'll drop it again. There we go. Okay, so look. Here's the key to figure out anything. If you have a question about anything, you want the answer to anything, here's the secret. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? That's suspense. The secret to figure out any mystery is to run your question through the 7 Hermetic principles. If you read the Kabbalion, which I've only read once, a long time ago, which I need to read again now. If you understand each principle, you can figure out anything. This is why I can't subscribe to the flat earth or even a round earth, because it doesn't pass the litmus test of the 7 Hermetic principles. So, for example, the universe is mental. Right there blows it out of the whole water. The universe is mental. It doesn't say the universe is physical. It says the universe is mental. All is mental. I just look. Someone just said Earth is a dome. I just told you all is mental. This shit don't even exist. Done. Let's go to the second principle. Correspondence. As above, so below. Right? As above, so below. That means we should see other levels, or we should see a macrocosm of a microcosm. I don't see anything on the physical plane of perception that looks like flat anything. Nothing natural is flat or round. Nothing natural. Sorry, doesn't work. It doesn't work. You don't. When have you seen a perfectly round rock? Never. When have you seen a perfectly flat rock? Never. All right. Vibration. Third principle. Everything moves. This lets you know that even if the earth is flat, it's moving. So if it's moving, then it's susceptible to creating some type of resonance or aura field, which will eventually shape it to something. I can go on and on. I can go on and on. I'm not going to do it here. I would just say, for those who really want to learn how to unlock mysteries, start with the Kabbalion and read that. Karis Anunnaki says, what do you think about the earth being the shape of infinity? Yeah, Phil Valentine touched on that a few times, especially in this last conference. Well, I would like to believe that the earth is a flat plane that is infinite. That would make sense. But then the sun rising and setting doesn't make sense. Because if the earth is infinite, that means that there's infinite suns that we're seeing. Like, these are all different suns. All different suns. Nah. See, one thing about the flat earth thing that you can't debate. I don't give a fuck. Okay, watch this. I want to believe the earth's flat. Okay, listen, I'm finna say it, so leave me the fuck alone. The reason why I want to believe that the earth is flat is because I want to learn something new. If I learn that the earth is flat, I win because I've just learned something new. So I want to learn something new, but it just doesn't add up. For example, let's just say the earth is flat, but you can't tell me that the sun is going away from me in a carousel. You can't tell me that. You can't. That's not happening, because when the sun gets away from me, it gets bigger. It should get smaller. But it gets bigger because it's dropping past the curvature of something. some type of filter, just like this. Oh man, I ain't got it. Hold on, I'm finna show you something. Where's it at? Oh man, where's my lens at? That's crazy. All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on. That's probably a bad example. It's not gonna be a good example. Hold on. You see, hold on. You see the curvature of that lens? This is how I know. Look, you can even use the light behind me. See the light behind that lens? You see what happens? That's kind of like what happens when you see a sunset. See the salt rock lamp? You see that curvature? You see what happens? I'm trying to get it correct. You see what happens? That's what happens when you see a sunset. You can't have a sun inside of something spinning around doing that. That don't make no sense. What's wrong with y'all? God damn. Don't make no fucking sense. Shit. Look, I'm not mad about people thinking that the earth is flat because at least I know people are trying to think outside the box. But sometimes, man, the shit just don't make sense, man. God damn. So my whole thing is you can't tell me that the earth is going away from me spinning around on a carousel. Okay, I give you the earth flat. If the earth flat, that means the sun is at least going around this motherfucker. Okay, the earth flat. Watch this. I'm going to kill the flat earth right now. So the earth flat. Okay, the earth is flat. I'm giving that to y'all. I give that to y'all, the earth flat. But the sun is going around this motherfucker. And guess what? If the sun creates life on top of a flat earth and it goes around it, then it's creating life on the bottom of it. And that means that it's not fucking flat. Period. Fuck out of here. I'm sick of this shit. Ain't nobody big mad. Watch out. What's up, Bleds? I just told you, man, the earth can't be an infinite plane. If earth's an infinite plane, that means there's multiple suns. Infinite multiple suns. Fuck out of here. No, I haven't seen Annihilation. See how long I've been going live? 63 minutes, man. I've been running my mouth. I got to go to the gym, man. I ain't been to the gym. I like a lot of what Phil Valentine be talking about. Yeah, I fuck with Phil. Hold on. Watch this, though. Watch this, though. This is the real shit. Phil Valentine is the guy, right? Phil Valentine is the guy. I fuck with Phil. But before this flat earth shit, right? Or this flat plane Phil been talking about. Phil was talking about hollow earth. Now, look, man. Oh shit. Nah, I'm not even finna do that. I'm not even finna do that. I'll fuck with Phil Valentine, man. All I'm gonna say is everybody's entitled to their perspective. Everybody, because my perspectives may be wrong too. Everybody's entitled to their perspective. And the only thing that we can do is listen to people, and whatever resonates with our vibration, then that's just what it is. Period. Period. So but I will say this. Phil was talking about hollow earth before. Now we're talking about flat plane. But I fuck with Phil. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Phil Valentine the long way. Pause. Pause. Oh, I don't know. So do y'all got any New Year's resolutions? Anybody's, what's y'all New Year's resolutions, man? But this ain't really the real New Year, but still, you know what I'm saying. Y'all fucking with me the long way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been rocking with me for an hour, man. I've been running my mouth. Look, not one resolution. Get your husband, March 31st. Eat healthier. Yeah, man, I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks. I'm out of pocket. I'm gonna take my ass to the gym, man. All right, so listen, I don't like to just run my mouth and just be running my mouth for sport or for clout chasing like a lot of these motherfuckers on this goddamn YouTube, man. This YouTube shit is hilarious. I'm gonna call YouTube next week and ask them, yo, what's y'all problem with me? Like, why y'all doing that shit, y'all? Like, why did y'all just demonetize my shit? Not like I even had commercials on my shit anyways, but this is how YouTube works. If you are not able to run commercials on your shit, you don't even have to, but the fact that you don't even have the ability to, YouTube will not promote you. You're dead to them because there's no reason for them to suggest your video or let people be notified of your video, because this shit works off of advertisements. You know what I'm saying? So I can't have any advertisements on my video. Not like I was doing it anyways, but that just means that they don't promote my videos. Because look at the numbers. I got about 11,000 subscribers, right? If you look at my video numbers, my viewership has dropped within the last like year and a half from like, 2,000 a video, 3,000 a video to like 400 views a video. That's because they're not promoting it, they're not suggesting it, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So my New Year's resolution is call YouTube and slap their ass. No matter of fact, I could drive to YouTube right now and slap the shit out of them. It's all in the Bay Area anyways. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me just talk about this shirt. I am not from Oakland. Okay. So for people who know me, like, that nigga ain't from the town. That nigga acting like he from the town. It's just a very cool ass sweater that I'm wearing, man. It's just a very, very super, super dope sweater that I'm wearing right now. And it's cold as fuck. So, but nigga, I'm from Hayward. Nigga, I'm from Hayward, nigga. Slap niggas, haystack, nigga. South Hayward, nigga. What? You feel me? Where you stay at, bruh? Oh, hey, I might run up on YouTube like that lady did. I see she ran up on YouTube for the exact same reason. YouTube playing with motherfuckers. They better stop playing. Santa Rosa in the building. They better stop playing. But yeah, so like I was saying, man, look, I don't like just to run my mouth. There's always a reason, there's always a purpose of everything that I do, especially when I make the effort to LA in the building. When I make an effort to come online, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I'm reading the comments, man. That shit is crazy. So yeah. So look, protect your subconscious mind. That's the best advice that I can give you. Even protect it from me. You know what I'm saying? Protect it at all costs, because it's the most valuable thing that you have. Everybody is fighting for real estate in your subconscious mind. That's what clout chasing is about. All these rappers is doing all these goddamn antics to take real estate up in your subconscious mind so you could pay them attention. But instead of paying others attention, you keep that real estate for yourself and you build on your real estate in your own subconscious mind. You build your own mansions, your own blocks, your own cities, your own planets, whether they be flat or round, in your subconscious mind. Because when you When you graduate from this realm, you will graduate to whatever your subconscious mind is. You see, that's why religion is fighting for real estate in your subconscious mind, because they want you to return back here so they can continue feeding off of your energy, your soul energy. You know what I'm saying? So you keep that. That's your shit. See what I'm saying? You keep that shit. That's your shit. If you, who didn't, somebody said the magic shit. See, who know about y'all the broth? Exactly. Exactly. I've been trying to tell Carmine Lucchese about y'all the broth for years. He don't want to believe me. That's all right. Somebody else said it. Exactly. 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 Y'all the broth is fighting for your, and just because I said that, I'm taking this video down. Is fighting for real estate in your subconscious mind, period. You will graduate to whatever's in your subconscious mind. You are to be the ruler of your own universe. You are to be God of your own. They don't tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. That's the secret. I've said enough. So I thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I'm gonna go. Happy New Year's, Lolita. I haven't seen you drop no videos in a while. See, Soccer 13 Kyoto, he know. Woo, that boy dropping. That boy dropping it in the comments though. Exactly. Y'all the Roth is what makes you keep coming back here for sure. And people don't know that. If you don't know nothing about the Gnostics, yeah. Yeah, well, I can't wait till you drop a video. I'm definitely a big fan. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man, and go do my New Year's resolution. Go hit the gym. I'm playing games, so I really appreciate y'all taking the time out to rock with me. I really enjoyed this session. If you would like a personal session like this, please log on to newmysteryschool.com and book your study session today. Also, if you have 50 cents, 75 cents, I don't give a damn. You can definitely donate and help keep this channel running because YouTube don't give a fuck about me. So with that being said, man, I'm gone. You already know the drill. Keep them third eyes open, man. Bless up.